everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, today we are at Shadyside Dragway. It is Shadyside Outlaws tonight, which if you don't know what Shadyside Outlaws is, it is a kind of a local style race. It used to be on a list, now they're doing it shootout style. Now you'll see the cars that will go across the scales. They've got different weights per combos. You're gonna see a mix of cars between, well, it is a lot of Fox bodies, I will say that. There's a lot of Fox bodies, Camaros, trucks, just different setups on this race. So it's gonna be shootout style. So they'll do a chip draw, and then they'll have to come across the scales, get their matchups ready, and then it'll be shootout style. So pretty much off the trailer. Like I said, it's a quick Thursday. So by the time usually guys get here, they don't have time to make shakedown. So mainly just off the trailer style racing. So we are here tonight. Like I said, we've got that. Plus there's some grudge racing action going on. We'll cover that. We'll talk with some of the guys in the pits tonight with the Outlaw group. Plus, we'll kind of get this grudge race hyped up a little bit as one of the more known racers from around the way, Jason Black, be taking on Brandon Marr and some truck-on-truck crime. So let's get to the action, guys, and head to the driver's meeting.
From anybody, I think everybody, it's pretty much the same thing as every week. It's drag racing, red light, you're dead, pretty much. Get to the finish line first. So let's see, first chip that comes out of the bag will be left lane, first pair. Second chip will be right lane, first pair. 007 on the tree. All right, first car, left lane.
Any game run, fucks baby game.
Justin Lane.
First time off a trailer every time, son.
Isn't it though?
If I get Steve again, I'm fucking protesting this shit.
Steve on the way.
Yeah. He got it started now, so yeah.
I think that's Steve's right there. Let's see. Brian McQueen.
Woo! Damn.
Right off the dig.
Alright. 2023, come back. Let's see if we can put the two pro mods together. Is he? I hadn't heard from him yet.
He's been testing.
Yeah, he's been testing a lot. He hasn't got in yet. All right, second pair, left lane, Brian Lawley. Second pair, right lane, Steve Hamrick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a 570 mile.
Yeah.
21, 118 miles.
They're wicked, dude. Yeah, I think they're 9,500 pounds or 9,000 pounds, something like that. Oh no, that's the electric Hummer. I think that one's around 7. Yeah.
You gotta have a special tank.
All right, next pair, left lane, Ricky Hill.
There he is.
Chris Smart.
There he is.
And Chris Martin. All right, so we'll I'll call you guys up around 7:20, something like that, to the scales. That way we can try to hit the track by 7:30 or so. Thank you guys for coming.
All right, everybody, so we got our first round drew up. We're ready to go. They're getting ready to call them to the staging lanes. Only 6 cars. Weather has been pretty today, so smaller car count than what normally will be here for tonight, but you got 6 killers, return of Brian McQueen. I mean, him and Justin Lane, first pair off the trailer, that's gonna be insane. So that's pretty much gonna be your highlight matchup the first round, but like I said, we got some awesome matchups, mix. Hate to say it like this, but it's gonna be mostly Fox bodies. For guys that don't like Fox bodies, I like them. I'm fine with those in this style of racing. So you can hear behind us, we got Tori's Tesla back here. That guy ripping off passes, 620s like it ain't nothing. So we're getting ready to go into first round. So let's head to the staging lanes and get ready and see who moves on to the semis. All right, we're gonna get Sammy's word on this grudge race tonight. So give us a lowdown on this grudge race that's going down.
So anybody that's been around ever, nitrous wise, knows who Jason Black is. He's a has-been. He ain't somebody now, so he gets mad about it. You know what I mean? Like, He likes talking junk, but until you poke back at him, he gets his feelings hurt. So Brandon's his nephew here with the F100, and we're gonna go to his butt tonight with this thing, and we're gonna hurt his feelings, and he's gonna load it real quick, and he's gonna go home real fast. Why? And then he's not gonna talk to me for 2 weeks because you don't see it. Even though he's my hero, you know what I mean? He's my hero, but he ain't gonna talk to me. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna cry for a couple of days because my hero ain't gonna talk to me, but we'll be alright.
So as you heard, like I said,
F100 on the F100 crime. Big block versus big block.
Motor to motor.
Motor to motor.
And
Well, Jason's going to cheat. Somehow, he's going to show up with like half a truck. He's going to be missing the bed. Probably ain't got no seat in it. He's going to be sitting on a 5-gallon milk carton or something like
he
that.
ain't even here yet, is
He
he?
ain't here yet.
Ain't even on the property.
Listen, he's a powdered princess. He's going to show up when he wants to show up. He's sweet. We love you, Jason, but you can kiss my ass because there ain't no friends in truck wars.
All right. Hey, guys, once Jason gets here, we'll get his word and get ready for that grudge race tonight. But
Yes, sir.
we're waiting
Yes,
on
sir.
now. Shadyside Outlaws pulling in the lane. So let's head on
Awesome.
over for that. First pair going down, guys. Arguably two of the fastest in Shadyside Outlaws. We've got Brian McQueen over here. Small block Ford, single turbo Fox body. Taking on the twin turbo small block combination of Justin Lane. Be all Justin Lane, guys. All right, we got Brian Lowing over here. Nitrous, big block power. Sorry, like a small block power. We got Steve Hammer, Turbo LS. Low captive and the box body coming up. Hammer with a crazy wheelie and saves it, but Lowing getting back around him and taking the W. All right, we got Chris Smart coming up. Turbo 2. Turbo hatchback, sorry about that. have to go back to the drawing board, but Ricky will be moving on to the next round. All right, guys, that concludes first round. That's first time out for Brian McQueen's car, so they're having some issues with it. Still working through some things. Justin Lane making a good A to B pass. So great run for Justin. He'll be moving on. You can hear Justin too, still going on in the background, but Justin will be moving on along with Ricky and Brian Longwing. So we have the twin turbo Nova, nitrous Fox body, and 2 nitrous Fox bodies. So this is, nitrous is actually more nitrous cars than turbo cars. That's usually unheard of, especially in this style of stuff. So we'll go to the pits, get some more into some of the guys, see what's going on with them, and hey, we'll see what they're doing to get ready for next round. All right, guys, first round is done and over. Like I said, we're heading over here in the pits. We're out here with Justin Lane. Justin, remind everybody on your setup on the car.
It's a twin turbo LS 71 twins. We've been running this combination about 3 years.
Awesome.
And it seems to be working pretty good.
Yeah. Good first hit, straight off the trailer. Track, everything good for you? Anything?
The track was fantastic. The car was a little sluggish. We made a rear gear change, hoping we could pick up mile per hour, and it slowed down quite a bit. So we're going to try to see if we can ramp in a little power a little sooner to get to that same RPM.
So down to 3 cars going into the semifinals. If you get the bye, you gonna take a swing for it or just A to B?
A small swing.
Small swing.
Small swing.
Now y'all don't know this because this is before I really got into this side of doing this, but there's been times down here where Justin's had to come and borrow weights off of my live feed camera setup so he can try to keep the front end down on this thing. So, all right, we'll go around the pits. We'll see who Justin's got next round, and hopefully we can see this thing keep rolling.
Thanks a lot.
No problem, man. All right, we're out here with Brian. Brian getting first round win. Brian, remind everybody on your combination.
Small block Ford, 2 foggers.
See, I done messed up. I said it was big block. I corrected and said small block, but
Other cars, big block.
yeah. Going on to the semifinals. How's the track? Everything good on the track for you?
Track's good. Track's good.
Good.
Track's really good.
So,
I think they've changed the glue and it's working well.
yeah, I know Zach's been working on getting it back to how it used to be. Had a little bit of issue earlier in the season, but now it seems like it's coming back like it used to. So, don't know who you got now. We got 2 nitrous cars and a twin turbo car left. So we got to buy this round.
Yeah.
If you get the buy, you gonna throw the moon tune at it, or see what it does. He's saying moon tune. I seen the look in his eye.
I don't know yet. I've got a few to choose from.
Awesome. All right, man. We'll go up here. We'll see who you got run next round. We'll see you in the lanes.
All right, man. Thank you.
No problem.
We'll see you, Corey. Now you need this little critter, bud.
I'm working on something.
Who wants to know where you ran?
Hey, we ain't got to show you that with that front end like this. Your ass next.
He went at 820. He let off at damn 300 foot. If you get a time slip on it at 9 o'clock.
We're gonna get a shakedown, and you all get a shakedown, get your tires so you can see everything.
Boss, you know exactly what that thing went to the number. I don't know the number. You know what
Yeah,
it
you
is.
do. You know
No, we don't really. I swear we don't know what you run. I'm fucking with you. You really think I asked somebody what you win? Come on, boss. No, he don't. He's got a phone.
All right, here we go, guys. Semifinals. As this is going to be nitrous on nitrous, as Brian Longwing and Ricky Hill will face each other to see who runs Justin Lane in the finals. So we will have some turbo on nitrous coming in the finals guaranteed, and Ford versus Chevy. So let's head down to the water box and we'll see which one of these nitrous cars is going to move on and see if Justin's going to shoot for the moon or play it safe and just get the data. All right, here we go. Pairs rolling into the water box now. We got Brian Longwing. He'll be coming up here in the inside lane. Small block, nitrous Ford Mustang. Taking on Ricky Hill. We'll see him coming around the corner. His small block nitrous Mustang in the outside lane. Semifinals, Shadyside Outlaws. Goes up in smoke, guys, so Ricky Hill will move on to face Justin Lane. There we go, Justin making his solo shot, like I said. Twin 71mm LS under the hood. Let's see what he can get on this, as he will be running. Ricky Hill. That's round, guys. Wow. So, semifinals are wrapped up. Going into the finals, it's going to be Ricky Hill versus Justin Lane. Lane laying down a hell of a hit until it got a little bit loose up top, had to lift. They'll go back and probably straighten that out and figure it out in the tune-up. Ricky making nice, clean A to B pass. Don't know what the conditions will be. Like I said, it's cooled off a lot. Track is way different than what it was from the first round. So, as you can see, Lawing took a shot at it. Just didn't move. So they'll be back next week for Bottle Wars down here. But like I said, we're going into the finals here. We'll go to the pitch, check in with our racers, see what's going on, what they plan on changing, and you can hear them still making those test sets in the background. This is a normal Thursday night test and tune that they do this radio deal with. So guys, this is something that's a regular Thursday night here at Shadyside. Is definitely some gangster surface. So let's head to the pits and see what's going on. All right, we're back here in the pits with Justin Lane. Justin just completed his bye run. Very strong hit. Looked like it just got a little bit out, just a little out of shape on top end.
We believe we might have a throttle position sensor going bad. At 2.5 seconds in the run, it fell to 0. Ooh. So I'm going to try to figure out how to disregard that so we can still make a pass, whether it sees it or not.
Okay.
But luckily it was a bye run, which we don't often get. But I have a 4-leaf clover in my pocket and it paid off this time.
Finals, Ricky Hill, nitrous turbo.
Ricky Hill's fast car.
He made a clean lift last time. It's gonna be a tough round.
Yeah, for sure.
Just gonna see what y'all can do. And like I said, the car was rolling before heading that out. It'll look good.
We may dial it back a little bit, just in case.
All right, babe. We'll see you up here in the lanes.
Appreciate you.
You can see this man over here scrambling, getting ready.
Ugh, what a mess. Not ready.
Not ready. And I asked him, I said, when's the run? They said 9 o'clock. Oh, Jason will probably be late anyways.
No, I asked him when we were going to run. He said whenever.
Oh, whenever.
I asked him that a minute ago.
All right. So, got your shakedown in. How you feeling?
I'm not ready. We're going to try it anyway, though.
All right. So, This is going to be one of the most talked about smack talk on the internet.
That's a fact.
Over two trucks.
Over 2 turtles. Over 2 blue turtles.
So y'all can see, Jason, even though y'all see the nitrous on there, this is motor for motor. Motor to motor. So they're going to be heading up to the lanes. We'll get both of that and see what we can do. So just to make it official, boss, paid the punk out.
I paid the punk out, man. I wasn't ready. Told you I was iffy.
So, hey.
Off the ramps did not work tonight.
Hey, well, that's the good thing. It's a long season still to go.
That's all right. I made a couple little switcheroos on there. I'm gonna test it one more time. I paid punk out, so now I can test.
There you go.
Part of the race was
I
I couldn't shake, so now I can shake.
So, all right, hey.
I told him I was gonna shake till my ass fell off, and he didn't want that.
So there you go, guys. Words from Jason himself. Paid the punk out, so the Grudge race isn't going down.
Camera shot.
The camera shot, man.
Oh, I didn't know.
Hey, wait a minute. Sammy.
I lost all confidence. What we all come here for?
To watch Shadyside Outlaws. Watch the has-beens go at it.
Hey, so Brandon, you got a little change in your pocket now?
I got a little change. I didn't want it that way, but we'll take it.
We'll take it. See you next week.
Yeah.
The thrashing don't even stop in staging lanes as the track is getting prepped. They're over here getting the car ready. Go back here, we got Ricky just waiting patiently. Right, getting the car. Like I said, this is Nitrous versus Turbo Final. Turbo LS Nitrous small block. Gonna see who can pull off the win here, guys. They are making some last minute adjustments still in Justin's car. We'll see who can take this W. We got finals rolling in the water box now. Shadyside Outlaws finals coming up. Justin Lane here, twin turbo LS power. As he will wait on Ricky to come around the corner and get in his lane. Ricky, the small block nitrous power Mustang. Turbo versus nitrous. Nothing to talk about on that one. Justin Lane taking the win. Ricky smacks the tires. Nothing to talk about on that one, guys. All right, guys, so that will do it here at Shadyside. Justin Lane getting the W over Ricky Hill. Not much of a W. It did kick the rod out the block. Made a mess in the shutdown, so that'll finish everything off for the night. So Justin said he's got a week to get that thing ready for No Brainer Nationals. So hopefully they can get that car turned around, get it back set up and good to go, because that thing was riding tonight. I will say that last final pass was flying. So that'll do us for tonight here at Shadyside Dragway for the Shadyside Outlaws, and we will catch y'all on the next video.